أَوَلَا يَرَوْنَ أَنَّهُمْ يُفْتَنُونَ فِي كُلِّ عَامٍ مَّرَّةً أَوْ مَرَّتَيْنِ ثُمَّ لَا يَتُوبُونَ وَلَا هُمْ يَذَّكَّرُونَ.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Keisya.
And I'm Hayunda.
And we are from group 7. And at this video, we are going to bring the news about the bird flu.
Definition: bird flu, also called avian influenza, a viral respiratory disease mainly of poultry and certain other bird species, including migratory water birds, some imported pet birds, and ostriches that can be transmitted directly to humans. The first known cases in humans were reported in 1997 when an outbreak of avian influenza, a virus subtype H5N1 in poultry in Hong Kong, led to severe illness in 18 people. On third of whom died.
The first description of avian influenza dates to 1878 in northern Italy, when it was described as a contagious disease of poultry associated with high mortality. Referred to as fowl plague at the turn of the 20th century, it was determined that fowl plague was caused by a virus. However, it wasn't until 1955 that the virus was shown to be a type of influenza virus. And avian influenza is the viruses are further classified into two categories. They are highly pathogenic avian influenza and low pathogenic avian influenza. Avian influenza is a disease primarily affecting birds and is caused virus of the Orthomyxoviridae family.
Causes: reporting from the Ministry of Health website. Bird flu or avian influenza occurs due to transmission of the type A influenza virus from animals to humans. According to the NIH, humans who come into contact with birds that have the virus will easily catch bird flu.
The reported signs and symptoms of bird flu virus infections in humans have ranged from no symptoms or mild ones, such as iridescent conjunctivitis or mild flu-like upper respiratory symptoms, to severe such as pneumonia requiring hospitalization and elicited fever, temperature of 37.8 or greater, or feeling feverish, cough, sore throat, tony or stuffed nose, muscle or body ache, headache, fatigue, and shortness of breath or difficulty breathing. Less common signs and symptoms include diarrhea, nausea, vomiting, or seizures.
Preventive protective action around birds. 1. As a general precaution, whenever possible, people should avoid direct contact with wild birds and observe them only from a distance. 2. Wild birds can be infected with avian or bird influenza or flu, a virus, even if they don't look sick. 3. Avoid unprotected contact with domestic birds or poultry that look sick or have died.
Vary depending on the symptoms you are experiencing. Patients who have been diagnosed with bird flu will be treated in an isolation room at the hospital to prevent transmission to other patients. Antiviral drugs are the main drugs used to treat bird flu. Some of the antiviral drugs that are usually given are oseltamivir, peramivir, zanamivir, amantadine, and rimantadine. To prevent from the bird flu, they are avoid direct contact with sick people, maintain cleanliness and wash hands regularly, don't touch your eyes, nose, and mouth before washing your hands, consuming poultry meat or eggs that have been cooked thoroughly, and check it with your doctor if you experience the symptoms of bird flu, especially if the symptoms appear after visiting an area that is experiencing an outbreak of bird flu. Also, be sure to tell your doctor if you have been to a poultry farm.
Don't think it's light. Take precautions right. Don't think it's a game. AI is a real pain. It not only kill your animals but also kill your loved ones.